So what's your name?
Casey Davis.
Casey Davis. How do I know you? How do you know me?
2023, well, back in 2022, somebody told me about Beacon, and I decided when I went to jail in June of 2023 that I was going to look into getting sober. And I remember that somebody told me about a place that was up here in Brigham, and it wasn't in Ogden, and I was like, I got to get out of Ogden. And so I decided to come up here and look into it when I got out of jail. I'd been in jail 57 days. I came up here 7 days after I got out.
Hold on a sec. I noticed that you do not have two arms.
No, I do not.
Were you born with one of your arms missing?
No, I was hit by a front runner in 20...
Were you high when you were hit by that front runner?
No, sir.
Okay. Come on, Casey, you don't have to call me sir.
Okay.
Come on. Okay. You get hit by a front runner?
Yes.
Okay. Were you using drugs before you got hit by the front runner?
I was smoking weed, but I was smoking weed and I drank.
Okay. So you didn't start doing drugs, I guess, right, until after this accident?
After the accident.
Okay. Okay, so now you are suffering from some sort of addiction. I'm moving forward a little bit.
Yeah.
And you're seeking treatment.
Yeah,
Correct?
I was.
Okay. Had you been in treatment before?
I tried state-run programs like Weber Human Services, and I was there for 1 night. It was pretty much a get-out-of-jail-free card for me. I knew that I was in jail, and they let me out to go to a sober living program, and I went to the sober living program. I was there for 1 night, and then I took off.
Why?
It wasn't in my heart. Like, recovery wasn't in my heart.
So you didn't want to?
I didn't want it at all.
Stop?
Not really.
Okay. Okay. So you went to that one public place. Did you ever do any kind of a private facility as well?
No.
Okay. Nothing, no residential anywhere?
No.
Else? Okay. Just that place. So you haven't really had a whole lot of experiences with other facilities in reference to how treatment is done?
No.
Okay.
The other times I've been trying to get sober before that, I've been trying to do it on my own.
Okay. And then you come to Beacon.
Yes, sir. 2023, I came to Beacon.
Do you remember the state of mind you were in when you came to Beacon? Because I remember the state of mind you were in when you came to Beacon.
I remember wanting to get sober. I remember being frantic about getting away from the people that I was around and wanting to change my life. I wanted to quit being miserable. I wanted to quit.
Do you think you were angry when you came to Beacon?
I think I was.
Yeah. So do I.
Well, yeah, I know I was.
I remember. Right? You having whatever's happening, and you remember storming in. Remember that?
Yeah.
Just storming in and just, oh my gosh, throwing things around and just slamming things. Remember that?
I do.
Yeah. When did that change? Because I know when that mentality for you changed. But I don't want to. Do you remember when that changed?
That mentality for me changed. It really turned around a little over a year ago.
While you were in treatment at Beacon Recovery?
It was after I'd been kicked out of treatment for that behavior, because they told me over and over and over that
you were living in one of the sober living houses as well.
Yes, I was.
That's right. And you got kicked out of...
I was kicked completely out of the program. I was given 24 hours to get out, and then 3 days later, after I'd been kicked out, and my eyes woke the day I got kicked out, and I had that 24 hours. I was laying in my room in the sober living house thinking, what have I done?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. I'm screwed. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And it opened my eyes. And the next day, I went to Ogden.
Would you say, we're gonna get to just real quick.
Okay.
Would you say then that we held you accountable for your actions?
Absolutely.
Because that's what we're talking about, right?
You guys were giving me so many chances, and then finally you said, you know what, we're done giving you chances.
Did I say that to you, or did somebody else?
No, I was given a lot of chances.
I remember.
It was never, I was given so many chances. And I just screwed up. I drew the final straw, and it was done. I remember coming in 3 days after I got kicked out, head hung low, just committed to doing this program.
So I remember that as well, but I also remember telling you something. Let me see if you remember what I remember. I remember you coming back, and I remember me telling you, I'll let you come back, but you gotta take those supplements.
Yeah, you remember telling me to take the amino acids.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do. And those made a huge difference in my
I
life.
want to talk about the amino acids.
Okay.
Tell me what that did for you. Oh, by the way, I remember you used to call those pills something. Do you remember what we used to call them?
So the DLPAs are actually called happy pills. It's DLPA, but on the bottle it says happy.
Yeah,
it
well,
says
they work?
happy. Yeah. They always.
Did they make you happy?
I mean, they didn't like influence my.
No, I'm not talking about.
But
hey, your face
they
is
elevated
happy. No.
they elevated my state of mind to where I wasn't miserable.
Oh, well, could that
To where I could more focus on the positive things is what I felt like they helped me
But
do.
Casey, could that not be equated to happy?
It could. It absolutely could.
I mean, you're not unhappy. You're
I'm not unhappy.
mad.
I'm not mad. I'm not miserable. I'm not sad.
You flipped overnight.
Exactly.
I don't know how long you were taking before I started mine. Everybody was like, "Who's this guy?"
I think the one that helped me the most was the GABA.
Okay.
The calming, the chilling.
Do you remember how much I charged you for those?
It was free.
Oh.
You told me they were free.
Well, they were free. I just wanted to see if you remember that you were
Yeah.
paying for them. To your recollection, do any of the other patients pay for those pills?
Not as far as I know.
Yeah, well, that's another assumption. Actually, it's not another, that's another fact.
What I was told was that amino acids were going to be given to clients free.
Yeah.
And
What about the omega-3s? Remember those?
I wasn't here for the omega-3s. I graduated right before I was graduating as the omega-3s were coming into play.
Okay. Just so you guys know, I mean, we actually give the amino acids for free. They aren't free.
No, they're pretty expensive.
They're pricey, yeah.
Yeah.
But they also get omega-3s. And what I'm going to suggest to you, Casey, is that all the treatment you're getting, the neurofeedback, and all the other things that are happening here, it's really not going to work as good as it should if your body doesn't have the right nutrition. And when I say your body, I'm talking about your brain. Those amino acids, they're what I call brain food. Okay? Your brain has to have nourishment as well. Obviously, your body's got to have nourishment, but so does your brain in order to function properly. Same thing with your body. If your body doesn't have the right nutrients, right? Let's say, for instance, with me, if I eat a bunch of greasy food, right, my body will tell me, what the hell, dude? You know, and I'll be feeling like shit the entire time, you know, for a long time. My body's telling me. Your brain needs food as well. And your brain wasn't hitting where it was supposed to, the way it was supposed to. That's why you were all pissed off all the time. Remember all that? You were miserable.
Yeah, I remember.
But I remember after you started taking your happy pills, right? The GABA, and what was the other one?
The GABA, there was the L-tyrosine, which was for like bring me back up for energy, and then there was the DLPA happy.
And the fun thing about those pills, those supplements that you took, you're not taking them anymore.
No.
And yet, here you sit, you're not taking this stuff, anything, forever. Your brain gets right, your brain can regenerate, that with the neurofeedback. Did you do ketamine as well or no?
I did ketamine for a while.
Okay.
And then I opted out because I was starting to like how it was feeling too much, so I decided I wasn't.
You know, I think it's funny, I like to watch your nub as it's talking, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I talk with my hands and your nub is getting involved in the conversation. Yeah. So, how do you feel now versus how you came to Beacon Recovery?
I'm glad that I'm sober. It's like there's
How long have you been
always.
sober, by the way?
It'll be 3 years next month.
3 years. How long were you in treatment at Beacon Recovery? Do you remember approximately?
22 months.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
long stretch.
Minus the 3 weeks that I was kicked out, but
Yeah.
still 21
Because
months.
sometimes it takes a long time.
It does. I mean, what took me the longest was, like, I felt I didn't focus on packets or anything like that. I would go take the packets home and they'd sit in my backpack, they'd get lost or destroyed. That's what held me back the most, was that and finding a place to live.
Yeah.
I mean, I made the mistake of waiting after I moved into the house, waiting 6 or 7 months before I even applied for housing. That was the biggest mistake. Like, I should have applied right
You
away.
have your own place now?
Yeah, I have my own apartment. I don't share a room with anybody. I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to get my brother or a friend.
But right now you are working,
Yes, I am working.
and you're working.
I have-
And your bills, you got food in your belly.
Yeah, I have almost everything that I've wanted. Like, I have my own place. I have
Your
a
own
dog.
puppy?
I just don't have a wife and a kid, and that'll all
Well,
come
I mean,
later.
It will, when the time is right, but the point is, you
I
have
got
your
a puppy.
life.
I love my son,
Yeah. You have a,
my puppy,
oh, yeah, what's his name again?
Donka.
Yeah, Donka. So, do you think that would be happening right now if you didn't come to Beacon?
Absolutely not. I would be in prison or dead.
I mean, you're saying that with a lot of absolution. How do you know that this wouldn't be? How do you know that? Because you're saying with a huge level of certainty.
When I got out of jail, I was going one of two ways. I was going out to go, because I was on probation, I didn't care anymore. I was either gonna never go back to prison again, or I was gonna end up in prison or dead. Like, if I knew if I'd gone out and gotten high, that the stuff that was in the drugs that I was using now would have killed me. Because of the amount that I was doing and how I was doing it, I would have died.
So the reason I'm having you do this little video, because we've already done a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Is because I wanted you to share that, because I want to take this and send it to whoever wants to hear another success story from Beacon Recovery for 3 years. Because as you have just been made aware of, I've got Bear River Mental Health and Department of Health and Human Services and Bear River Health Department attempting to take over my facility and tell me how to do treatment. They want to be able to tell me how to do treatment.
Yeah.
They want to be able to tell me how I should treat you. And I don't want to do that.
I think what I like most about Beacon is that this place is mostly run by addicts and recovering addicts. Like, almost everybody that works here has either been a recovering or is a recovering addict,
Yeah.
or has close family and friends that have been recovering
I
addicts.
think it's like 85% of the staff here.
Yeah,
Present
I don't
company
think.
included.
I think if the state comes
Did you know that I
in,
was in recovery?
yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. But I think that if the state comes in, they're going to get rid of all the staff.
They're gonna sure try.
Yeah, because they're going to look at the staff like they're all recovering addicts. Get rid of them. Keep
You know
a
what,
couple.
that's my, okay, so my problem, right, is they sent me this information last Tuesday that I was gonna have to comply come July 1st. And that they'd made some new rules, but they didn't provide those rules for me. And I still to this day don't have those new rules. Oh, it's incredible, beyond measure. So I just wanted you to be able to share your voice, right? And let me show this to I don't know, some politicians, some lawmakers. I intend to send this information, this video, to the President of the United States, right? Because I believe he's a good man. I believe that he cares about you because you're an American, right? I care about you because you're a child of God. I happen to be American as well, but I go a little deeper than my country. I go to my God, right? Just because you're missing an arm does not mean that you're not a child of God. Just because you had an addiction doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. It doesn't mean he doesn't want you to come back to home. And I really believe that when you make your way back to see your maker, your arm's going to be back. You're going to be like on Avatar. You ever watch that movie where he can walk? Yeah. You're going to be like, oh man, I missed you, right? You know what I mean? It's going to be fun for you to say, dang, Dad. They want us to be happy, God and our Savior, Jesus Christ. President Trump wants a better life for you and me because he is an American, which is why he's going to get this. And he's probably going to dig the fact that I'm a disabled veteran. I served honorably in the United States Army after I got out of the United States Navy. And I think I had like a 12-day break in service. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't even a month. Right? Served my country. Now I'm serving my fellow Americans because you're a human being. And I believe that the treatment that's out there is inadequate. And I know it's inadequate at that place
I look at state-run agencies in Ogden like stepping stones. It's a joke because everybody that's in them is out running
I thought
around.
you said you
getting
did
high.
that too, right? Stepping
I did
stones?
stepping stones for one night, but I know a lot of people that have been through stepping
Casey,
stones and
give
they
it a
just go out and
chance,
get
dude.
high.
One night? Come on now.
Well, I mean, like I said, it was a get out of jail free card. for me.
Then how'd you last one day long? How did you just do one day at Beacon?
Because Beacon, I was serious about my recovery. I was like, I need to stop.
You weren't serious when you were over there?
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to share with anybody else that's listening to what you're talking about right now?
Just that this program really did truly save my life. And the staff here are amazing. Tony's an amazing, generous and fair boss. He's tough but fair. Like
Not your
I've seen
boss.
it.
I was never your
Well, no, not boss, but he's a like owner of this facility. Like if he has to, like, I know you don't give clients a lot of face-to-face time anymore like you used to, but that's because you're busy. But if you really have to come face-to-face with somebody, it's usually not for a good reason.
Yeah, well, I'm busy defending myself
But
against
you
the
are-
movement
yeah.
of these people over here, right?
But you are an absolutely amazing person to be in rehab.
I appreciate you saying that, but so are you.
I mean, I wasn't always amazing, though.
But you were always
There were
amazing.
times.
But yes, you were. You've always been amazing. You really,
I didn't always act amazing.
well, you didn't always know it. You're amazing, Casey. We are all always going to be amazing. We always have been amazing. We've always been that way. But we get distracted with the drugs and the alcohol and the life problems. And we get misunderstood to think that we aren't amazing. And we start believing people when they tell us, you're a piece of shit, right? You're an addict. And so you get told things enough, you're going to believe it.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, we have always been spectacular. We are walking, talking miracles, right? But we're led to believe that we aren't. And my problem with folks over at Bear River and the good folks over at Bear River Mental Health and Department of Health and Human Services is none of them are bothering to ask me, how do you have a 70% success rate? How is your recidivism rate 30%? By the way, have we been reaching out to you with regularity since you...
Absolutely.
Do you get your gift cards?
Yes, I do. And
Which one what do you get? You get the Walmart one? Because I think everybody was looking for...
no, so this last one I got Target because it was all they had. I mean,
Oh.
I still have it because I can't make it to Ogden to go all the way to Riverdale because it's like 2
trade
hours.
for it.
2
Go get another one.
I'll go talk to her.
I'll get the
I don't have the whole card anymore. It's just the card itself, not the paper on around it or whatever.
We'll talk about... Oh, hold on. Wait.
Okay, we'll do that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. But just for the purposes of the conversation, so everybody can hear me knows, the reason what we're talking about is when Casey graduated, we contacted him once a month for the first 3 months that he had after he graduated. Then we contact him once a quarter. You actually were coming in to answer the questionnaires. The questionnaires are you clean?
Am I clean? Do I have a job? Am I active? And like, do I go to meetings?
Yeah.
Do I have an active mentor?
These things. Mentor. They're important.
Absolutely. I talk to my mentor all the time.
So you know you're looking at that camera, but it's not looking at you, right? Because you see me looking at the camera. I think that's
Yeah.
okay. But we give you a $25 gift card every time you come and answer those questions,
Yeah.
right? So
They
that's
really
important
helped a
that we
lot.
know the numbers are real, right? These numbers aren't just made up. We're contacting them, and that $25 is coming out of my pocket, gladly, from the Medicaid dollars that is being spent. So we get paid for Medicaid,
Yeah.
right? And now I'm really concerned because I'm gonna have these knuckleheads over there, right, telling me you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's, I
Can you
mean,
imagine? Because I don't see how they're gonna say you can continue, why you can continue. You're gonna give them $25 gift cards? Or you're gonna give them $100 a year for the rest of their life? Yes. And the people that are in treatment now, the money I'm getting from Medicaid from those people are paying it forward to the people like yourself for the $25 gift cards that you're gonna get for the rest of your life, $100 a year.
thank
Right.
you.
Well, thank Medicaid
Thanks, Medicaid.
so far, right?
Yeah.
And if we can get your voice heard, which I'm hoping to do, I'm making these videos with all graduates, some current patients if they're willing to do this, and I'm gonna send all these videos as high up as I can get them to go. Right? So your voice gets to be heard. Right? So, anything else?
I think that's it. Other than thank you for everything that you've done.
Well, I have one more question for you.
Yes, sir.
Why, Casey, is 7 afraid of 8?
Because 7, 8, 9.
No, I said that wrong, didn't I? 6 is afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
I know, right? You don't pick your day down, Tony. You know, you're not a comedian. Okay, my friend. Thank you so
All right,
much.